Hello everyone. In this video we are going to learn about the folder structure in Angular 8. We know that whenever we create a new project in Angular, it generates a lot of files and folder. So I will explain the folder structure of Angular 8. When we create an Angular project, our application structure look like this. First one is that E2E. E2E stands for int to int. This is the place where we can write the int to int test. The int to int test is basically an automated test that simulates a real user. Next one is that node_modules. In this folder, you can find all the third-party libraries on which the application may depend. This folder is purely for development. Here you can see that Angular/core, that all those files or dependency file for develop Angular application you can find in node_modules. In fact, once you are going to use that third party like a bootstrap, in the bootstrap also you can find it here. Third one is that SRC, that is a source folder. This folder contains the actual source code for developer. This folder contains, first one is that app folder, then asset folder, then environment folders. So app folder, which contains all the modules and components for your application. Every application has at least one module and one component. So once you're going to create that once, you will find that one is the app module and app components. So here you can see that one, that component folder, and this one is that modules folder, that all those files and references. So this one is, if you see that one, this here it's calling that angular.core. That is a reference. This one, an Angular platform browser, you will find in the node_modules. Second one is that asset folder, where we can store static assets of our application, for example, image, icons, etc. Here you can add it here, that all those images, icons you can add in the asset folder. And the third one is that environment folder, where we can store the configuration setting for different environment. Basically, this folder contains two files, one for production and one for development environment. This one is the Fabi icons, an icon which will display on the browser. Then index.html file. So this one is the selector. So which one I am going to call which controller. So first I am going to control that app controller. So here you can see that the app component, this one is a selector. This selector we are calling in that index.html file. So index.html file contains our Angular application. Here you cannot find any reference to CSS or other JS files. All other pages are dynamically inserted into the pages. Next one is that main.ts file. So main.ts file is a TypeScript file. It is the starting point of our application. Here we can bootstrap our main module with a bootstrap modules method like this one. Here that app modules, if you have seen in the app folder, here we are calling that one, that bootstrap. The next one is that polyfills.ts. Polyfills.ts file basically import a script required for running Angular because Angular framework uses the features of JavaScript which are not available in the current version of JavaScript supported by the most of the browser. So basically it fills the gap to give the features of JavaScript that are needed by Angular and the features supported by the current browser. Polish files can be divided into two parts. First one is the browser, second one is the application. Polyfills, that browser polyfills, these are applied before loading the zone.js and are sorted by the browser. Application import files imported from the zone.js file, they should be loaded before your main file. The next one is that style.css. Style.css is where we can add global style of our application. The next one is that test.ts. This file is used for setting the testing environment. Then if we go for editor config, this file is used when you are working in a team environment. If you are working in a team environment, then make sure that all developers of a team uses same setting in this file. So next one is that git ignore. This file is used for exporting files and folders from your Git repository. Then angular.json. Angular.json, here you can add that third part of a file, just like if you are going to use that bootstrap, that particular .css files, in the styles you are going to this one for global assignment. Then go for karma.config.js. This file is used to store the setting of a karma, that is test cases. Then go to the package.json. So here you can see that all those configuration is here, which version you are using. So package.json file is a standard file. Every node and Angular project contain this files. Basically this file contains all information like the name of the project, version information, dependency and dependency setting, developer dependency setting. This one like this. I hope it's clear. Thanks for watching.